I need your advice regarding Jenn-Air Dishwasher Troubleshooting.
Jenn-Air dishwashers have a depressing problem of pulling in the residue from the garbage disposal through the drain it shares with it.
So gunk from the food you washed off the dishes down the drain is back on them. That's the opposite of clean.
You can reduce the risk of this by running water down the drain after running the garbage disposal, and continuing to do so before you start running the dishwasher.
There goes the water savings.
The units are such water misers that they don't do a good job cleaning the dishes unless pre-rinsed. To do mid-level cleaning you have to put in on heavy duty.
That takes a long time with a Jenn-Air dishwasher.
You can at least reduce the residue the Jenn-Air leaves by using a rinse aid or dishwasher detergent.
That's a common problem traced to the dishwasher soaps having phosphorus taken out. That's not the fault of Jenn-Air in particular.
One problem Jenn-Air has in particular is the smell, due to issues with food particles in the hoses and drain. You have to wash the filter every other day.
That was only necessary with my old dishwasher if the kids loaded it without even scraping off the mashed potatoes and gravy.
You have to run it with a load of bleach or vinegar and baking soda.
I'd be afraid to use the bleach in case it accelerates the unit rusting out. Vinegar and baking soda usually does as good a job, and it is eco-friendly too.
One issue Jenn-Air dishwashers have is leaking onto your floors and into the unit. I wouldn't be surprised if there was rotted food residue and rust in the bottom of the unit too, contributing to the smell and the noise.
I'm trying to think of a problem you haven't said it has.
Maytag and Whirlpool had a recall in 2007 and 2010 for fire hazard. That's one problem I haven't heard of Jenn-Air having.
That's a problem I'd never heard of an appliance full of water having.
If the lights on the control panel are flashing, the most likely cause is the inverse, the heating element having burned out.
I've never had that happen.
If all the lights on the control panel are flashing, the touchpad and control panel are malfunctioning.
What do you do about that?
You can flip the breaker to turn it off before waiting a few minutes to turn it on, essentially rebooting it. If that doesn't work, you have to replace the control panel.
What if the display works, but the functions do not work right?
That's a problem for Jenn-Air control panels too, and you have to replace the whole control panel unless you wore out the start button trying to get it to work right.